Section 2.2, subset. Let's look at the definition of subset. What is a subset? A subset is a set that forms part of another given set. And recall, we talked about sets in section 2.1, where a set is a collection of objects whose contents can be clearly determined. So a subset, a set that forms part of another given set. So there's two symbols that we're going to be looking at. The first one a distinct horseshoe, I would say, with the line under it. This is a symbol that we're going to use for subset. So set A is a subset of set B expressed as, and this is our symbol that we're going to be using here. A is a subset of B, and it says if every element in set A is also an element in set B. Now remember, whenever you see any notation that has a slash on that symbol, it means it's not. So we would say is not an element of. So the notation we have here, meaning is not, so we would say set A is not a subset of set B. So there is at least one element of set A that is not an element of set B. So we're going to look at example 1, where it says write the subset, or is not a subset, or not an element of, in each blank to form a true statement. So example A, we have set A is equal to 1, 3, 4, 6, 9, 11. Set B is equal to 1, 3, 5, and 7. So the question is asking you, is set A subset of set B? Are you going to say yes, it is a subset, or no, it's not a subset? Meaning, is every element in set A an element in set B? Well, let's look. Does B have, well, set A has a 1. Does set B, does it have a 1? Yes. Set A has a 3. Does set B? Yes. Okay. Do we have a 4 in set B? A 6 in set B? A 9 in set B? 11 in set B? Yes or no? No, we do not. So we would use the symbol is not an element of, because we don't have those numbers in the other set. Let's look at letter B. It says for all x, for example, set A is equal to, for all x's, x is a letter in the word, x is a letter in the word roof. Set B, for all y's, such that y is a letter in the word proof. So we want to know, is set A subset of set B? Well, does set B have, let's look at set A and look at set B. Set A has roof, set B has proof. So is there an element in, is every element in set A an element in set B? Well, yes, we have an R, an O, another O, and we have an F. Therefore, we would say is a subset of. Letter C. Set A is equal to, for all x's, such that x is a day of the week. Set B is equal to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is this a subset or not? Yes, because we know what the days of the weeks are, Monday through Sunday. So A is a subset of B. So we looked at subset. Now we're going to look at proper subset. Proper subset. And the symbol that we're going to use for proper subset is a sideways horseshoe, but without the line under it. So set A is a proper subset of set B, expressed as A, and you see the symbol. And what this is saying here, two things must take place for this to be a proper subset. First thing, here are the two rules. Set A is a subset of set B. That must take place. And number two, set A cannot equal to set B. So we're going to do that. So a proper subset, a subset which is not the same as the original set itself. So here we go. It says, example 2, write subset or proper subset or both in each blank to form a true statement. First of all, we have set A. For example A, set A is equal to 2468. Set B is equal to 284610. My question to you is this a subset? Is every element in set A in set B? Yes. So yes, this is a subset. Every element, you have a 2, you have a 4, you have a 6, you have an 8. Now, is this a proper subset? We've already said that it was a subset, but is it a proper? Does A equal to B? No, it's not. Therefore, it's a proper subset because we don't have the same exact elements in each of these. Therefore, it's a proper subset as well. Letter B. Set A is equal to, for all x's such that x is equal to, such that x is a person and x lives in Atlanta. Set B, for all x's such that x is a person and x lives in Georgia. Could this be a subset? Yes, because this person could live in Atlanta, which is housed in the state of Georgia, but is this a proper subset? Is Atlanta the only city in Georgia? No, so it can be a proper subset. So pay attention to proper subsets when those questions, these two conditions must be in place. You must say yes to in order for it to be, or a statement to be a proper subset.